What's up guys, this is Save Night and welcome back to Let's Play Shadowgate Remastered. Last episode didn't really do a lot. Explored these patches is going that way. Did the thing with the... Picked up an obelisk, well not picked up an obelisk, I found an obelisk that when I used the Invocon spell summoned Lakmir, who proceeded to tell me the story about Talamar the Black and how he was part of the Circle of 12 and all that shit, and he wasn't evil, but then he turned evil and he ended up killing most of them, and Lakmir's the only one left, and now it's up to me for some reason to actually take care of him. What am I looking for? This skull has a deep gouge in the back of its head, a telltale sign of a death blow from an axe. Why did you take that skull, not the other ones? Looking at the skull, you wonder aloud what happened to the poor unfortunate soul. Yorick awakes with a cackle and quips. He died. Well, no shit. You mumble something to the skeleton. Yorick lightens up. You should speak to dead things. Wait a moment. That's not what I meant to fucking do anyway. The cluster of bones is still mostly intact. Dried sinews and muscles hold it together. I meant to fucking do that. Remember, keep an eye on those torches. My eyesight is bad enough as it is. I think it's like a bag or something. So they just changed a few things around, because... I don't remember there being things in here. Rummage through the sack and find a scroll. You put this in your satchel while discarding the sack. While the writing is difficult to discern, you manage to glean a few key phrases. The danger is real. Alert the surrounding lands. Seal off the passages into the Gatekeeper Mountains. The wax seal shows an eagle in flight and is signed by someone named Fandril. Okay. You push the door open. Within a large cavern, you find yourself on the shore of a placid underground lake. It's hard to tell from this distance, but you think you see a skeleton chained to a rock. Perhaps you need to get closer. As you put your toe in the water, something huge underneath the surface stirs. Sufficiently cowed, I guess. You rethink your action. Deciding caution is a better strategy. No, I want to see the thing. Once again, you attempt the still waters of the lake, and once again, you're cowed by the massive creature that stirs under the surface. Try that again without some way to freeze the monster under the surface, you are sure to meet a tragic end. And here we go. It's a tentacle monster, not a shark. Okay? You wade into the black waters, something coils around your legs and quickly pulls you under and into the depths of the frigid waters. Your air quickly gives out, and a dark oblivion takes over. Yay, oblivion.
What a pity that you have failed in your grand quest.
Excuse me. I have a fucking, like, cold or a... I don't know what the fuck I have right now. My chest feels so damn tight when it hurts when I breathe. A magnificent waterfall cascades from the mouth of an ancient stone statue, painstakingly carved into the cavern wall. Below it, an undulating mass of water hovers playfully above the river. Hovering before you is an entity made entirely of water and mist. The liquid elemental continuously forms and reforms in a hypnotic way. You've heard of a magical orb that can capture creatures like this. This marking looks like a dwarven craftsman's stamp. Okay. One more time. Double-click a command or double-tap a command key bind to lock it. You can then perform that command multiple times without reselecting it. Right-click anywhere to deselect the commander object. You can also double-click objects to look at them. On unlocking doors, on unlocked doors to open them, and open doorways to go through them. Okay. Long white object is frozen on this piece of ice. See, this room was in the previous game, but it just said it was cold and didn't actually try to put ice or anything in it. And it looks like another elemental. Strange entity made entirely of solid ice and cold vapor. Hovers about the room in front of you. You've heard of a magical orb that can capture these creatures. Okay. Spell? Agap, something. Glyph thingy, you learn the new spell, huzzah. Okay. Ooh, kitty. Notice the shield on the ground? This is an object you can equip. Equip an object by selecting the object and then use command and then clicking on thyself. Portrait icon on the upper right of the screen. Equipped objects can be seen on thyself as well as in your inventory. You can unequip objects by following the same procedure. There's just a great deal of intelligence behind the glowing eyes of this dragon. Intelligence and hunger. This hefty warhammer is finely crafted and inlaid with gold. This dented helm looks a bit small for you. This iron shield looks as if it could shield you from anything. In fact, it must be impervious to fire if it can withstand being in a room with a fire-breathing dragon. Then, with all the authority you can muster, you tell the dragon to sit. The dragon notices you moves his ponderous weight and begins gathering a breath. Oops. And gathers in breath with a roar. The ancient beast releases a scorching stream of fire at you. Quicker than you thought possible, the flame engulfs you. You scream in excruciating pain as your flesh is seared from your bones. Okay? Let me pick up the shield next time.
Tales of your great sacrifice shall be told throughout the land.
Okay, that's nice. Kept thinking it wouldn't do anything unless you tried to pick up something. Just in time to block the dragon's flame, dispersing it harmlessly to either side of you. You lift your iron shield and once again you block the fiery flame, although this time you can actually feel the heat. Okay, let's go back. I think that's all I pretty much need in that room anyway. Actually, go back. See something? Is it not that? Yeah. Let's see for this. Hefty Warhammer crafting. Okay, gold. See, you're supposed to get this in here, but this one. Taking the silver ore from your satchel, you advance upon the ice elemental. You can barely hold on as a power from within the orb latches onto the singularity and pulls it inside. A frosty pattern immediately encases the orb. A layer of frost coats the silver orb, forcing you to use your cloak to hold the artifact. Essence of an ice elemental is inside. Is that what I have to... Okay. See, it's weird. Because now it's like... Before, in the original game, you just pick up an orb on the inside using some gems you pick up on a waterfall that's behind here. Well, actually, you crack a wall open. And then you take the gem. It was these 3 gems, and you use one in that room I just came from with the ice to get the silver orb. As you release the ice elemental, you fumble with the silver orb, dropping it into the lake, you dumbass. Immediately, the still water freezes into a solid sheet of ice. Excellent work. Goddamn, would you fucking go? Make your way across the slippery ice toward the chain skeleton. So it's chain secured to this rock. Oops, that sucks. You survey the skeletal remains. You can't help but wonder what one must have done to deserve a fate like this. If anything were ever to be considered a skeleton key, it would be this. The thing. Okay. The heat from the lit torch melts the ice around the silver orb, freeing it. The ancient artifact rises to the surface of the frozen lake. Okay. You have seen torches in this castle, but not many that are welded to a bracket. Okay. Same thing. And same shit, okay? I'm trying to remember now. That has a Banshee. I just kind of throwing it off because there's only 2 on this side and 2 on that side, so shit. One has a Banshee, but it doesn't do anything, I think. One has a slime, so I'm not gonna mess with that one. And then again, they could have changed it. I don't know what the fuck it's gonna be now, so. Bitch. When you open the tomb, a horrific creature is released, letting out a piercing cry that cuts into your very being. It's a Banshee. Well, you've seen the visions of the Warlock Lord, and now you have been cursed. Both of these things are time limits in the game. Aw, shit. Really? You fucker. It's important both to cure yourself before you die and to stop the Warlock Lord before he destroys the world. Some objects in the game are flammable. Set an object on fire by selecting your current torch, the use command, and the object you wish to burn. Be careful not to burn something that might prove useful later on. Okay? Harbinger of death and disease. You feel a momentary stabbing pain before the specter winks out of existence. Just need to look at it first. Huge hulking figure. The ancient wrappings are very dry and appears to be highly flammable. As the ancient wrappings go up in flames, a leather sack falls to the ground. Vision clears and the episode passes. Well, that was intense. You know what I'd like? Some gold. How about getting Yorick some gold? Thick burlap finding a scroll in 2 gears. The handwritten scroll is faded and difficult to read, but you can make out one passage. When Majal's tail lights the northern skies and the alignments are in harmony, then shall ye take the circled ruins of water and fire, the all-seeing eye, and place them with the great eagle that sits on the one tree. Okay. This large gear has a series of runes and glyphs inscribed on it. Okay. Do the thing. Okay. Another fucking pumpkin. Yes, it is. Nope, not open. Fucking cunt. horrible vision of this wooden mask resembles a witch from a children's tale. Can I put that shit on? Really? Okay. Guess I'm wearing a mask. A drawing of 6 rectangular shapes are drawn on the parchment. Several lines point to the shapes with writing underneath. You read 2 of the notations. This mirror leads through the furnace and into the castle beyond. These mirrors require power to activate and will teleport to places strewn across the castle. Demons? That word right there. I don't fucking know what that word is. Oh, okay. Didn't think it would be that one. It could be anyone. Oh, okay. Go that way. Okay. Now when we come back, I'm going to read over that little scroll again to figure out which one of the mirrors is the thing that goes to the castle beyond. Because I remember from the original one, you break the wrong mirror and it kills you or something. Again, I don't know if it's changed. I'm pretty sure it has. So I'll just figure that out when I come back. So until then, this is Save Night on Let's Play Shadowgate Remastered. Later, guys.